YouTube channel. My name is Jazzy J, and if you're new here, hey, and if you already subscribed, hey, we about to get into it. Today, we're getting into on how to mail privately, but with stamps. So get your little pencil and paper, get ready to take some notes, because I'm about to help you, because you will be sending out notices when you are in that executive office, giving everyone notice on who you are. So if those that are new here, my name is Jazzy J. I get into the private side where we know how to control everything and own nothing. So on your journey of becoming private or living in the private, you want to have an understanding what the difference is between the post office and postal service. So whenever you hear postal service, I want you to think about it being public. That's public. When you hear post office, or you see or you read the United States Post Office on the building, when you go to the post office, you'll see the difference there. And when you see the post office on the post office building, that represent that post office being private. You can see the difference when you look at the zip codes. So that's a little gem for y'all. You know me with the gem. So if you didn't know that there's a public side and a private side to the post office, there you go. All post offices, and including postal services, are all the highest banks. Why? Because they're all backed by gold. The stamps are backed by gold. Money orders are backed by gold. Money used to be backed by gold. March 3rd, 1933, that's when money stopped being backed by gold. And only thing backed by gold currently is stamps and money orders. Now, we're going to be getting into the stamps too. So make sure y'all taking some notes, because I'm going to show you some stamps that you can use when you are sending things. First stamp I'm going to be showing you guys is the 2-cent stamp. This right here is the 2-cent stamp. Right here is where you can go ahead and purchase these stamps. You can find these stamps on the USPS post office website and get these stamps. And you can just look up 2-cent stamp. So this is what a 2-cent stamp looks like. And like I told you guys, this is the stamp that you can use to mail things non-domestic. Now, we'll be getting into that more so on my channel, because we are operating privately. We are foreign, so it's important to know how to mail. And then when it comes to the denomination of how much the stamp is worth, it is 2 cents. Anytime when you hear 2 cent, $1 stamp, $5 stamp, those stamps are the actual value. Like I said, we're going to be diving more into the stamps as well, and including the Stamp Duty Act, because that pertains to us regarding the taxes or a tax period. When it comes to stamps, everything is revolving around tax. The stamps are paying for the tax. Everything is revolved around tax. Another stamp that you can use, this is my 3-cent stamp, so you can see I've been using these. These are how you can mail your private letters and documents as well. So this is a 3-cent stamp. It is 3 cents, and I'm operating privately, non-domestic, so that's something that you have to consider as well when you're operating privately, when you're renewing your mind. Here's the $5 stamp. I don't have any more $5 stamps because I used them all, but when you are sending mail, this is how they determine, or you can determine on how much postage you would need. So if you have a scale at home, you can weigh that package and determine how many stamps that you will need. I've used $1 stamps to bond my documents. So let's say if I don't have $1 for my documents, because this is a gem as well. If you don't have $1 to bond your documents, then what you can use is a $1 stamp to bind it. Because what is that stamp backed by? Gold. When you're using the dollar to register that document or to create a bond using that dollar, you're then taking that serial number and applying that serial number to that document. And that's for you to keep within your trust. That's now trust property if you're operating out of trust. But one thing too as well, because I see a lot of people try to send documents, but you have to realize, that's why I told y'all to know the difference between the post office and postal service. Because when you're sending documents, you want to be sending them through the box outside. You do not want to be going inside unless you're asking for the green receipts or the certified mail receipts or even the registered receipts. Like I said, you can order these things offline, but when you are mailing things, you want to be mailing them outside of the box because it's private. You want to be moving private as well. Just like I said, your verbiage will change when you are speaking. You won't be saying I'm driving. You'll be saying I'm traveling. You'll be saying I'm located, not I'm addressed. These are just some things you want to keep in mind if you are enjoying this video, because this is going to help you on your journey of living privately. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. When you are mailing items, I will show you it more in depth detail. But when you are mailing items, when you're privately, you can use those stamps. So the red register mail stickers are trackable and highly secure. They will take a while to get to you though, because they are being tracked and literally handled with care. So on this register mail, there is a register number on there. So you can go into the post office and ask for these, and if they act crazy, just be like, I usually come up here and get them all the time. And don't let them try to discourage you to not get them, because they will. There's the certified and certified green return receipt. So the certified mail is trackable. They know that it's certified. When you send a letter with a green receipt, you will get this back letting you know that they signed for it and that they received it. And you keep this for your records. And when it comes to the certified mail receipt, you'll be taking the sticker off, because this has a sticker as well, just like the registered mail has this little sticker that you peel off. That's where the lines are right here. That's where you peel off, and you place this number right here on the bottom of the green receipt, so they even know that it's still certified. And when you get this back, this green receipt back, you remember that it's certified. You are mailing these letters or notices out. This is how you can send without having to pay at the counter. You will still need to pay for stamps. That's why I say you can order online. Another thing that you want to include as well when you're mailing things privately is make sure you always include the brackets, because you're foreign. You're operating in the public, so you want to make sure you separate yourself and let them know that you're not in their jurisdiction. They're going to see that by the return sender, but you also want to include that when you are writing the return and sender on your letter, because you're going to have the return, like your location. I was just about to say address, your location on the right one side, and then in the middle of the envelope, you're going to have that person you're sending location, and you include the zip code with them in brackets. And then on the other side of that paper where there's nothing yet, on the other corner, you'll be then placing the stamps in that corner. Now, there is a way for you to send mail tax per queue, and that's without tax as well, and even without having to pay for stamps. But for those that are just getting started on this journey, start using stamps. The stamps are a little costly at this time, but it will be better to use stamps than to go inside trying to pay with a debit card or a credit card, when these stamps right now are currently backed by gold, as well as the Stamp Duty Act, because you can use stamps as well to pay for things. Everything revolves around tax. So make sure y'all stay tuned, and I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I've always sent my mail in yellow manila envelopes. And then when I'm sending my mail, I'm sending it in, I'm folding my documents in threes. One thing that I noticed when I was getting court documents, that they also folded documents in threes. And they're the ones accessing your estate. So some things just started to click for me. But like I said, if you did enjoy this video, I hope that you learned something new and you know how to now mail. And like I said, we'll be going more in depth as well on how to control everything and own nothing, because you don't want anything in that name. You want to be controlling that name. You want to be the president. So in this video, y'all have learned how to mail your items, your notices, without having to go inside and pay. without having to use a priority mail letter or envelope that are inside of the post offices and having to pay for that. And if you would like to connect with me, all my information is down below. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all took some notes, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.